The officials for this evening's contest are the referee, Mr. Bruce Dernwall, umpire, Mr. Earl Bargerstock, line judge, Mr. Brian Feeney, head linesman, Mr. Brad Hammonds.
Good evening, everybody. We are live at Port Clinton High School, where Rossford is coming in to take on the Port Clinton Redskins.
Our guests this evening in Rossford.
We're about 7 minutes out from the start of the game.
Todd Drusbach. At wide receiver, number 1, Caden Kirkman. The quarterback, number 2, Jackson Schultz. At wide receiver, number 3, Xavier Kellermeyer. At wide receiver, number 10, Ethan Lachey. At wide receiver, number 11, Blake Dewey. Running back, number 26, Ronnie Hawkins. At left tackle, number 51, Owen Taylor. At left guard, number 52, Nicholas Tadanio. Right guard, number 55, Keegan Engram. At right tackle, number 56, Ty Klocko. In the center, number 57, Sam Wilburn. Defense for your Port Clinton Redskins and Coach Eric Luthold. Number 3, outside linebacker, sophomore, Malachi Pinkleton. At cornerback, junior, number 4, Romney Turner. At inside linebacker, sophomore, number 5, Wyatt Sifke. At free safety, junior, number 6, Josh Cornell. At another cornerback, number 8, junior, Ryan Karras. At inside linebacker, number 14, senior, Dagan Myers. At outside linebacker, junior, number 20, Steele Joseph. At strong safety, number 33, junior, Briar Rohr. At defensive end, senior, number 53, Braden Allen. At defensive end, number 64, Travis Yarnell. And at nose tackle, senior, number 66, Samari Smith.
Sweep, got 3-2. What's the first 2? Got the last 3. I know when Sam went to the volleyball game Wednesday. Tuesday? Yeah, maybe it was Tuesday's game. But he didn't get home until late then, too. Like, they played... No, I think they said we lost. said it was high, it wasn't wrong. But the third set was real close. It was like, it went into extra. I thought he said. Alright, we got our water boy tonight. That's our 2 live camera crew. Pretty sparse crowd over there for the Bulldogs. And the student section decided to go all black tonight for sit in the sun with the all black on. It's blackout tonight. That's good because I think a lot of the football guys are at the volleyball game.
Okay, Redskin fans on your feet and welcome your
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school football on the Toledo Sports Network. I'm Rick. We got Russ on the camera, and we are live in Port Clinton as Rossford travels in to take on the Port Clinton Redskins. Both teams coming in at 1-0. Port Clinton defeated Waite last week, 47-0, and Rossford off to a good start, defeating Northwood 28-7. Looking forward to a good game tonight. Beautiful day, especially after some of the weather we've had the past few days this week. Port Clinton took a lot of water over Wednesday and Thursday, and so everything's dried out here at Trulay Stadium. We're going to be kicking the ball off here shortly. Thank you for joining us on the Toledo Sports Network.
Skills will be kicking off and defending the south end zone.
I think number 5 is Blake. But we don't have it on here, but I think it's 5. Number 5 is Dewey, because he was 5 last year.
Rossford's going to receive the ball to start the game.
Looks like Dewey. They're not looking at that. He's way far away.
Back deep for Rossford. Number 1, Caden Kirkman. And number 11, Blake Dewey.
5 is Blake.
Kirkman and Dewey back for the Bulldogs to receive this kickoff.
Kicking off for the Skins, number 27, Noah Connect.
5 is up here. I think that's that Marcus getting super fast. Yeah, that's wrong. It's definitely not 17.
And everybody's set.
It looks like 17. That's who it looks like. Or is it Witness or kicker though, number 11? Is that 11?
And we're off. Short kick taken by the up man. Getting down to about the 28, 29 yard line where Rossford will send out the offense to get the game started. Jackson Schultz, your quarterback for the Bulldogs this year.
56.
6'3" senior. Him and Xavier Kellermeyer, wideout, hit up a few times last week against Northwood.
From their own 30-yard line.
Schultz is going to set up in the shotgun. Kirkman goes in motion. Looking to pass. Got Kirkman on the far side. He's dropped instantly for a 1 or 2 yard loss. That'll bring up second down. Port Clinton stayed home, read that one pretty well.
Pass complete to Kirkman. Tackle made by number 3, Malachi Pinkleton. Loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Malachi Pinkleton with that stop. He was all over the place last week for Port Clinton in their game against Waite. On both sides of the ball. Schultz back again. Looking to pass. Pulls up. Gets Kirkman in the flat. Gets out of bounds. Pick up about 3 yards.
Schultz pass complete to Kirkman. Taken out of bounds by Malachi Pinkleton. Brings up third down and 8.
They're calling it 3rd and 8 with 11:06 in this first quarter. Schultz has had plenty of time going deep. Got Kellermeyer.
Come on, turn on the Jets, baby!
All the way, touchdown! Xavier Kellermeyer from Jackson Schultz. That was about a 70-yard tee, right?
Jackson Schultz pass complete to number 3, Xavier Kellermeyer for the Bulldog touchdown.
Out over the top again.
Over the top and deep. Offensive line gave Schultz plenty of time to let that one develop and led Kellermeyer perfectly into the end zone for the first points of the game. Vargo out to kick the extra point.
He had him stonewalled up there.
Vargo's kick is no good. So that makes the score 6-0 Rossford. 10:56 left in the first quarter. We'll stay here.
10:56 remaining in the first quarter. Rossford 6.
Kellermeyer and Schultz with a good combination last week in their game against Northwood. I think they hooked up for 2 in that game. And they're continuing their things. They're
I'd like to introduce our
It's Kellermeyer's 4th TD of this season.
for this
And we're less than 5 full quarters into the season. I think the Rossford offense hasn't lost a step. They lost some players from last year. I mean, Jake Morrison graduated. Jamari Kroom graduated. Alex Wilson. But it just looks like they just reloaded. That offense is still clicking the way it was. It's just we'll see now when we turn it over to the other side if the defense can step it up this year.
back deep for the Skins, Malachi Pinkleton, number 33, Briar Rohr,
We got Pinkleton, Rohr, and
and number 6, Josh Cornell.
Grinnell back for the Redskins. Kick makes it down to about the 14-yard line. That's Cornell breaking it off the far side. Gets around the corner, gets caught up about 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Redskins ball
Returned by number 6, Josh Cornell.
right on the 35-yard
Tackle
line.
made by number 12, Brody Nussbaum.
Nussbaum with the stop there for the Bulldogs.
Redskins
Talking to the Rossford coaches before the game, and he said the line here on Port Clinton's a little bit bigger than the Bulldogs, but they're hoping that the Bulldog depth will come through for them and in their conditioning.
Their right side is huge.
Pitch out. That's Brian Rohr picking up about 15 yards on that.
Tackle made by number 27, Jesse Tanicula.
Tanicula with the stop on the outside.
Down. First and 10 from their own
First and
47.
10 at the 47. 10:25 left in this first quarter. Back runs into the quarterback, but he still gets this pass out into the flat to Rohr. Rohr picks up about 5.
To Briar Rohr. Taken out of bounds by Tanicula. Gain of 4. Second down and 6.
Give him 4 on that one, which brings us to 2nd and 6. Whoa. Swing pass outside, just dropped short of the receiver.
Costco's pass intended for Malachi.
If it had made it to Pinkleton, he could have taken that for a good distance. He was wide open there.
He missed the guy.
Got 3rd and 6 with 10:11 left in this first quarter. I apologize for no clock on the broadcast. It's trying to get our feet under ourselves here. New setups and all that. Caskello rolling out to the right, finds the open man downfield. I believe that's Pinkleton.
Costco's pass completes to Malachi Pinkleton.
Malachi Pinkleton's only a sophomore, but he's been doing big things so far early in this season for the Redskins.
That's a Redskin. First down. First and 10.
Picked about 15 there.
From the Rossford 28-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 28. Koskela's in the shotgun. Looking to his right. Receiver coming in, bumps into his own guy. Still, fumble. The ball is out. I believe Rossford has recovered it on the 15. It is a turnover. Rossford's ball.
Pass complete to number 1, Gavin Cornell.
Cornell fumbles the ball. Rossford's all over it.
By number 52.
1st and 10 on the 15 for the Bulldogs. 9:26 left in this first quarter.
Rossford will take over. 1st and 10.
Play was a little broken from the beginning, and he ran into his own back as he was making his turn upfield. Didn't quite get his momentum, and then he got hit, and the ball comes falling out. And Bulldogs are there to fall on it and get the turnover. So 1st and 10 from the 15. Schultz is back in the shotgun. Dewey goes in motion. Handoff. Running right up the middle. Nothing there.
Ronnie Hawkins, the ball carrier, tackle made by 66.
Hawkins, when running back, got stuffed right at the line.
Second down and 10.
Sam didn't do his job. That's my son.
Rossford's still trying to find a replacement for Grant Eckel. He went out in the very first play of their first game last week. He was the starting running back. So they're still looking for somebody to step up and fill those shoes. I think Hawkins has a chance. There's a couple other names they've thrown around and just getting their bearings, getting used to the offense. Caden Kirkman with the reception.
Jackson Schultz
Picked up 8 yards.
Caden Kirkman.
Oh, they're giving him the first. Picked up 10.
Tackle made by number 6, Josh Cornell. That's a Rossford first down. 1st and 10 from their own 25.
1st and 10 by the nose of the ball. Bulldogs having no trouble so far moving the ball, seems like. Running game's having a little trouble getting started. Schultz going out wide. Forced to throw it out of bounds.
Pass incomplete.
Flag on the play. Holding. Defensive holding on the back. We'll step off 10 yards and start it again, I think. So it'll be 1st and 10 Rossford at the 35-yard line. Schultz looking to the far side. It's Cade. Kirkman picks up 6 yards.
Schultz pass complete to Kirkman. Tackle made by number 33 Pryor Roar. Gain of 7 brings up 2nd down and 3.
Can't tell if that's 25 or 26 in the backfield with Schultz. So it's Hawkins in the backfield with Schultz. He'll stay back for protection. Didn't help. We got Schultz running for a little bit for his life. Throws it intercepted. Josh Cornell was right there to pick it off. He's taking it down the far side. Down at the 10. Could go all the way. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Are they giving it to him? Knocked out of bounds at the 2. Josh Cornell intercepts Schultz and takes it down to the 2-yard line. This will be 1st and goal for the Redskins with 7:06 left in this first quarter. Schultz was being chased, and he threw it and just threw it in the wrong place, the wrong time. Cornell was right there to pick it off. Good return, getting down to the 2. Oh, we got a penalty. It's in the place where offensive holding usually happens. And I believe that's what's going to be the call.
Holding, offense, number 55, 10 yards from the final foul, first down.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 12-yard line. Kaskila lining up, set back on the shotgun. Little confusion, I think. Rossford's going to call a timeout, and we're going to take a break so I can get a drink of water. This is high school football on the Toledo Sports Network.
Moes Place, downtown Rossford, has the best burgers in town and much, much more. Stop by for their famous Flaming Moe burger. Moes Place, proud to bring you Rossford High School sports.
Oval, Carver, and Rossford. Will Koskela has the best round of the year so far with a 78 at the 1805 Invitation.
And we're back at Trulay Stadium in Port Clinton. Rossford Bulldogs taking on the Port Clinton Redskins. 6-0 Rossford on top with a little over 7 minutes left in this first quarter. Port Clinton sitting at 1st and goal from the 12-yard line. An interception by Josh Cornell, returned back to the 2. Penalty pushes him back to the 12, and that's where we're at right now. 1st and 12. Koselka hands it off. Breaks it out left, gets around the corner, gains about 4 yards.
Dagan Myers on the carry.
This is Dagan Myers on that run around the near side.
Jesse Tanakala.
Tanicula with the stop for the Bulldogs.
I've gotten yelled at by Graymont before, man, when I spelled their name wrong.
Casquila takes the snap. Hands it off to Roar.
71, Angel Severa on the tackle.
Severa with the tackle, stopping Roar short of the goal line. That'll bring up third and about 2.
Salvera. It'll be third.
Third and goal
Bulldog.
from the 2-yard line. Casquila in the shotgun with Myers and Roar in the back. Hand off to Myers, who takes it right up the gut for the Redskin touchdown.
Touchdown.
Extra point is up. And it's good. It gives Port Clinton
in the first quarter. Port Clinton Redskins 7, Rossford 6.
7-6 lead, Port Clinton over Rossford.
The only time they got stopped was on Arturos.
Both teams have moved the ball up and down the field. Didn't have very far for Port Clinton to move it up and down with the interception from Cornell. Gets it down to the 2. Meyer takes it in for the score for the Redskins. 7-6, 5:40 left in this first quarter. Rossford back about the 15-yard line to receive this kick. Another short kick taken up about the 22-yard line by Kirkman. Kirkman trying to break it out wide. Gets it out to the 35-yard line. About 15 on that return.
Tackle made by number 81, Josh Oliver. Bulldogs will have it first and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Schultz pass to the far side. Completed to Kellermeyer. Picking up about 6, 7. It'll go to 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Getting up 7, 2nd down and 3.
Coming on 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Ignore the clock on the screen. Schultz back. Quarterback draw. Well, he picks up a couple of yards. Still leaves him short, so it'll be 3rd and
Jackson Schultz on the carry.
a long one.
Picked by number 14, Dagan Myers.
On the 44-yard line, 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Schultz looking over for the play.
3rd down and 1.
Beautiful night for football here in Northwest Ohio. Up here on the lake, getting a nice little breeze coming off Lake Erie. Schultz back in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's Hawkins. Hawkins gets the first, plus a couple more.
Hawkins on the carry. Tackle leader number 33, Briar Roar. That's a Bulldog first down. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
I think that's what Rossford wants to do. They just want to be meticulous, keep moving the ball down the field. Keep the defense, keep Portland's defense down on the field. Keep them out there, wear them out a little bit. And take their chances every now and then at the right times. Schultz is back, looking near side. Just didn't have it there. It was almost tried to get it to Ethan Lashuary. Just didn't quite have.
Pass intended for number 10, Ethan Lachey, is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Got Lashaway. Got bumped coming off the line. Got bumped going down. Just didn't quite get the momentum to get out. That ball was way out in front of him by about 10 yards. Got Lashaway, Kellermeyer on this side. That's for Schultz. Slow. Kirkman crossing pass in and out of his hands, broken up by Pinkleton. That brings us to 3rd and 10 on the 48-yard line of Port Clinton. Rossford student section across the way wore their black shirts today. 85-degree weather and black t-shirts. Schultz running for his life, coming near side. And he just runs out of bounds. Lost some yardage, so the nearest defender will get the sack for him there.
Taken out of bounds by Malachi Pinkleton. Loss of 1 brings up 4th and 11.
Roar back to receive the punt.
Briar Roar.
Takes a Rossford bounce, but right to Roar. Roar making some moves, bringing it near side, getting down the line. He's tight roping down that near sideline. Gets it out to about the 46. They're going to call it the 46-yard line.
From their own 47-yard line.
47-yard line. It was close. 7-6 your score. 3:06 left in this first quarter. Port Clinton on top. Kaskila in the shotgun. Gets Roar in the backfield with him. Oliver goes in motion. Kaskila. That was a handoff to Kaskila Pinkleton. Malachi.
Second made by number 71, Jose Silvera. That's a Redskin. First down, 1st and 10 from the Rossford 34-yard line.
1st and 10 Redskins. Kaskila's got Roar and Pinkleton in the backfield with him. Steps up to adjust to the call for the lineman. Takes a snap, gets it to Roar. Oh, it's a keeper. It's a keeper. Kaskila breaks it up the middle, and he's going to score. Kaskila fakes it to Roar, and it's a keeper right up the middle.
Gabe Koskela in for the Redskins touchdown.
Gabe Koskela with a 34-yard touchdown run there to take the score up to 13-6. Landon White out for the extra point. It's up. Just barely over the bar. But it's still good. 14-6. Port Clinton on top of the Bulldogs. 2:17 left in this first quarter. Sun's starting to go down behind the stadium. The entire field's pretty much in shade except for the end zones. Both teams have been moving the ball pretty well, other than the mix-up there with the interception Schultz threw. But both teams are moving the ball. Little stutter there from Rossford to give the Port Clinton their opportunity to take the lead, and they took advantage of that.
The club would like to thank the following businesses for the generous donations this year. The Clean Team, Bazaar Home Improvements, Weichert Realtors, Morgan Realty Group, Catawba Mini and Heated Boat Storage, Brian's Home Services, Yellow House Bakery, Porky's Pizza Trough, The Brick House and Rich's Drive-Thru, A La Carte Cafe, Bistro 163, Port Clinton Eagles, and Moonwigs. Connect, kick it off. Number 1, Kate Kirkman. Number 11, Blake Dewey back deep.
Kirkman and Dewey back for Rossford. Connect puts the foot to it. Kirkman dropped pretty quickly at about the 30-yard line.
Kirkman on the carry. On the kick. Tackle made by number 6, Josh Cornell. Rossford will have it. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
2:12 left in this first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Bulldogs. Jackson Schultz brings the offense out. He's got Hawkins in the backfield with him. Kirkman goes in motion, pulls it back out. We're going to probably get an false start on that one. Yeah. So that'll back up the Bulldogs 5 yards to their 25-yard line. Schultz getting the play from the sideline. Kellermeyer gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. So we're to 2nd and 10.
Pass complete to Kellermeyer. Tackle made by number 20, Wyatt Yarbrough.
.138 left in this first quarter. 14-6, the Redskins on top of the Bulldogs. Schultz takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He's got... Kellermeyer had it in and out of his hands.
Schultz's pass broken up by number 4, Rodney Turner.
I don't know if Turner got a piece of that to knock it out, or Kellermeyer just had a little trouble getting a handle on it.
That was a good play by the DB, though.
Romney Turner was step for step with Kellermeyer on that play. 3rd and 10. See what the offense is going to dial up for this one. Schultz has Hawkins back next to him. Flag on the play. Incomplete pass from Hawkins. Almost picked off.
There's a flag down.
But there is a flag down. When it's out there, it's usually a motion or a false start. I don't even know if they have motion. And the illegal shift.
Before the snap, it should have been counted.
Oh, Portland's going to decline the penalty, which will bring up 4th and 10.
Number 2.
The kicking team is out.
For the Bulldogs.
Schultz is punting. I believe it's Rohrer back for the Redskins. Good kick from Schultz. Was out of bounds about the 35, 36 yard line. Oh, they're calling it the 37.
37, and well, they will have it. 1st and 10.
Stop defense.
1st and 10, about a minute 6 left in this.
St. Paul and Perkins Wednesday evening, losing both matches, 249 to 257 to St. Paul, and 216 to 257 to Perkins, to move to a record of 0-3 on the season. Leading the way for Portland was Mackenzie Collins with a 55, followed by Lily Fox 57, Ashton Sanchez 72, Brooklyn Starkey 73, Jacqueline Lippen 84, and Katie Tripp shooting an 88. The girls will be back in action at Vermillion on Tuesday.
Let's line up against Samari here and usually get dialed. Except for Samari was calling every play.
30, Malachi Pickleton on the carry.
52 on the tackle. Sidonia.
Tackle made by number 5, Chase Maxwell. Gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
Number 5 is actually Blake Dewey. It's wrong on our sheet here. Thank you. Yep.
Cascala with a handoff. Rohrer stuffed as he went up the right side. Fall was forward. He gets a few yards out of it, though.
64. And next quarter.
And I think that play is going to take us to the end of the quarter.
Brian Rohr on the carry. That'll be the end of the first quarter with your score. Portland 14, Rossford 6.
Yeah, it's 14-6 at the end of one. You're watching high school football on the Toledo Sports Network.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. We have the expertise to provide you with the best solution. Seagate replaces foundations, straightens walls, lifts sinking foundations, and waterproofs basements. Get your free estimate before you make a decision because you deserve to have all the facts. We are the local experts.
244 LEAK Seagate.
And we're back live at Trulay Stadium in Port Clinton, Ohio. It's Rossford and Port Clinton. Port Clinton up 14-6. Coming around near side here. We're going to bring up 4th and about 2 yard line, about 2 yards.
Tackle made by 52, Nicholas Sidonio. Brings up 4th and 1.
They're calling it 4th and 1. The offense is going to stay on the field. Cascala in the backfield with Meyer. Meyer moving up to the line. Cascala drop back. It's a squib kick.
Get out of the way.
Takes a good Port Clinton bounce. They're trying to wave it down. Finally, touchdown at about the 4-yard line.
Down at the Rossford 9-yard line, where they will have it 1st and 10.
I apologize. The 9-yard line. That last yard line. It's tough to see from the corner I'm in up here in the press box. 14-6 Port Clinton lead. Just the start of this second quarter. Bulldogs struggled a little bit in the end of that first quarter. First half of the first quarter, they were doing pretty well. Then Port Clinton's figured them out or something. But 14-6, they're at the 8-yard line, 9-yard line. See what the Bulldogs have. Got Schultz and Hawkins in the backfield for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers wide right. Schultz is looking that way. He's got Caden Kellerman. Kirkman. Kirkman picks up, it was Kirkman picked up 7 or
Schultz's pass complete to Kirkman. That may have been number 14, Dagan Myers. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
They're calling it 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1 for Jackson Schultz and the Bulldog offense. Schultz back to pass. Dewey with the catch there for a pickup of 4 or 5 yards.
Schultz's pass complete to number 5, Blake Dewey. By number 3, Malachi Pinkleton, and number 14, Dagan Myers.
Malachi Pinkleton is all over the field for Port Clinton.
From their own 22.
Schultz back in the gets the snap. He's looking screen. Hawkins picks up a couple of yards. Or no, that was
Pass complete.
that was Hawkins. Ronnie Hawkins.
Myers. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Screen pass was there.
Hit it and go. Follow your blocks. There was 2 blocks out there too. He just stopped running. You guys got to run through that.
Schultz back with Hawkins in the backfield. He's looking to the far side. Got Kirkman. Kirkman breaks the tackle, swings it outside, picks up 6 or 7 yards. Forced out of bounds by Josh Cornell.
So this pass complete to Katie Kirkman. Taken out of bounds by number 6, Josh Cornell. 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
Bulldogs with a first down on their 34-yard line. Methodically getting away from the shadow of their own end zone. Got trips near side, one. Schultz takes the snap. Going deep. He's got Kirkman taken down as soon as he catches it at the 40-yard line. Nice tackle there from Pinkleton.
Made by Malachi Pinkleton.
And that man's all over the place.
Bulldogs.
Malachi Pinkleton is all over the place for the Redskins today. And he's only a sophomore for this Redskin football team. 1st and 10 from the 40 for the Bulldogs. Schultz and Hawkins in the backfield. Hawkins staying back for protection. Schultz gets out of one, lofts it over to Dewey. Dewey picks up 13 on that catch.
Pass complete to Blake Dewey.
Rohrer takes him down and out of bounds.
Made by 33, Brian Rohr. First down Bulldogs, 1st and 10 from the Redskin, 27.
.805 left in this first half. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their 27-yard line. Methodically working their way down the field, started in the shadow of their goalpost. Schultz gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins busts, break free, gets into the secondary. Picks up 7 yards. Rohrer with the stop for the Redskins.
Tackle made by 33, Brian Rohr. Then 2nd down and 3.
He got a nice blocking scenario there too. They locked him up, man. He shielded him just perfect, man, just to give that lane over that side. It does. You give it through there. Just hold on to him for a minute, man. He got him.
2nd and 3. Schultz has Hawkins behind him. Schultz out-juked himself a little bit there. He's got to throw it out of bounds. He gets rid of it on the far side. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. With 7 minutes left in this first half. I don't know if Schultz thought he had heat on him from places he didn't have it and tried to juke when he should have jinked. I don't know. And Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. Little miscommunication going on there. They're going to take a timeout to get that straightened out. 7 minutes left in this first half. Port Clinton Redskins 14, Rossford Bulldogs 6. We'll keep it here.
2nd quarter, W6, Wasion 3. 2nd quarter, Perkins 28, Elyria Catholic 7. Margaretta 14, Western Reserve 7. Genoa 13, Bowser nothing.
Genoa up 13-0 against Bowser on the other channel on Toledo Sports Network. Genoa at Bowser 13-0.
Nothing. Edison 7, St. Paul nothing. Clyde 7, Start 0. Fremont Ross 7, Sandusky nothing.
Should be doing right across the middle.
All right, Schultz back to take the snap.
15.
He's got Hawkins over his left shoulder. Fake to Hawkins. Knocked down at the line. Tried to get it out to Dewey.
Schultz's pass.
Tried to get it to Dewey, got knocked down at the line. Braden Allen got up to knock that down. That'll be 4th and 3 for the Bulldogs. It looks like they're keeping the offense out on the field. They're confident they can convert this one. Schultz has got Hawkins on his right shoulder. Looking for Kirk. He's got Kirkman. Kirkman picks up the first down.
Tackle made by Malachi Pickleton. Rossford first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line for the Bulldogs. 6:40 left in this first half.
It's a few more than last week, because he only had 2 last week. Yeah, they're doubling now. They got 4 up and then 33 deep. Awesome pattern right across the field, looking right to the Allen Clinton man. Touchdown.
Snap to Schultz. He's looking at the pass. There's Kirkman. Kirkman makes the catch. Right about the 4-yard line.
For Caden Kirkman, tackled by Pickleton. A first and goal, Rossford from the Redskin 4.
First and goal from the 4 for the Bulldogs.
Once you start figuring out a couple of the guys, man, it's a lot.
Hand off to Hawkins up the middle. He's fighting. Keeps pushing, pushes, drives himself into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown.
Rossford touchdown.
14-12, waiting the extra point attempt. Hawkins just kept driving and driving and driving, got some help from the Dogs up front. And they carried him into that goal. He kept pushing those legs, and those linemen got a hold of him and carried him in. Count on your Dogs there. 14-12. Rossford's going to go for 2. Schultz looking to the right. There's Kirkman to complete the 2-point conversion. That'll tie the score, 14-14.
And with 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the first half, your score, Port Clinton 14, Rossford 14.
That ties the score, 14-14, 5:23 left in this first half. You're watching high school football on the Toledo Sports Network. Thank you for watching. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Genoa Bank, TAS Electronics, Maumee Bay Turf, and Samsen Furniture, all great supporters of the Toledo Sports Network, helping us bring you these high school sports each and every year. This is 18th year for Toledo Sports Network, I believe. And if you'd like to help us keep bringing more of these fine high school sports, give Mike Jameson a call at 419-514-1302. He can hook you up, get you on helping us out here. We're doing 2 games a week now, Genoa and Rossford. So, and then we'll just have dueling broadcasts when they play each other. I don't know. But we got 2 networks, and then you'll see one of these games live on the CW, 13 CW, 13-2, I believe it is, and that'll be Sunday morning, Saturday or Sunday morning, Sunday morning. Sunday morning, you'll see. I believe this week we're going to show the Genoa Bowser game on the CW Sunday morning. Oh, squib kick. The ball is still loose. There's a possible. Looks like we got a. Redskins finally got on top of that and recovered it at about the 34-yard line.
Alex Vargo's onside kick attempt recovered by number 5.
I don't know if it was an onside kick attempt or it was more of a. Well, I guess it was an onside kick attempt because it was more side than down as a squib. They tried it. It was out and loose, but they just couldn't quite get the Bulldogs around there to snack that up. First and 10 for Port Clinton. Kaskila takes the snap, hands it off. It's Meyer. Oh. Dagan Myers goes all the way for a touchdown for the Redskins. Semi-short field, and Dagan Myers breaks it out to the outside, takes it down the sideline. Gives Port Clinton a 6-point lead, waiting that extra point. Snap kick is up. And it's good. 21-6, Port Clinton over Rossford. Port Clinton comes back and answers very quickly. 5:10 left in this first half. 21-14, Port Clinton. We'd like to thank Blackberry Corners, Destasios Pizza, Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, and Graymont Quarries, some more of our fine sponsors here on the Toledo Sports Network. Couldn't do it without their fine support, helping us expand it out to 2 games a week. We did 1 game last week, and over the week that happened here, we got asked and begged and pleaded, can we do the Rossford games? And we've moved some puzzle pieces around, and we made it happen. So we're going to be doing, I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing all the Rossford games. It all depends on the schools we're going to. But the plan is to do all the Rossford games, all the Genoa games, depending on the locations. But you'll be seeing a lot of football on the Toledo Sports Network here this fall, all thanks to our wonderful sponsors. Quick recovery and turnaround there for Port Clinton, 21-14. 5:10 left in this first half.
I don't know if it was on purpose or not. He did not kick it well.
Kicks it deep. Kirkman with it. Gets the 15, breaks it outside about the 15. Tries to turn the corner and gets out of bounds at that 15-yard line.
Jaden Kirkman taken out of bounds on the 15-yard line. Rossford will have it first and 10.
First and 10, Rossford from the 15-yard line. .503 left in the first half. Schultz with Hawkins on his left side. Schultz looking to the right side. Oh, Kirkman hit just as the ball arrived. It was Malachi Pinkleton. He is all over the place.
Kirkman is incomplete. He's second down and 10.
Yeah, he was waiting for that pass and that gave Pinkleton plenty of time to time the ball. And just hit him as he got there. So that'll bring us a 2nd and 10 from the 15 for the Bulldogs. Two receivers on each side. Schultz in the shotgun gets the snap. Hawkins stays back for protection, gets it out to, Kellermeyer turned to run before he had the ball. Had a couple of Redskins there on him, but got to catch it before you can run with it.
He didn't catch it.
Incomplete pass.
Schultz trying to get the play in from the coaches. Trips right, single receiver near side.
Dewey across the middle here to about the 25. Let's go. There it is. Hit it.
Oh, Schultz scrambling around and lost his footing. He's down. A little shaken up. Schultz a little shaken up on that play. Trainers coming out. We will take a break and we'll be right back on the Toledo Sports Network.
Danny's Cafe Rossford is open and ready to make your holiday special with great drinks, food, friends, and watch all your favorite sports on our 17 big screen TVs. Some of the best entertainment in the area. Great food and all your favorite beers. Danny's Cafe, in historic Rossford on Main Street. Stop by and say hi to the friendly people at Danny's Cafe in Rossford.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladieux.
Gladieux Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladieux is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladieux Home Center.
Maumee Bay Turf Center, a leader in synthetic sports surfaces as well as natural field construction, maintenance, and renovation. Maumee Bay Turf is part of Turf Nation, the most trusted source in the synthetic turf industry, including creating the surface for the biggest game in pro football. From professional, college, and high school sports to recreation and commercial projects, check them out at MaumeeBayTurfCenter.com and see our large collection of finished projects and services. Maumee Bay Turf Center, we build better.
Step up on yourself here.
Schultz goes off on his own power. Got Kirkman back to punt. High kick. Out to Rohr at the 40-yard line. Rohr cuts it inside. He breaks a couple of tackles. Somebody gets over and breaks another tackle, and a punt return for the touchdown. Briar Rohr. About a 40-yard punt return for a touchdown. Rohr made the cutback. The lanes were there, but he made the cutback, broke a couple tackles, broke one more tackle about the 8-yard line, and then it was all over from there. Low snap, but he still gets it, and the kick is good. Good recovery from the holder there.
18 remaining in the first half. Port Clinton 28, Rossford 14.
So that makes 28-14, Port Clinton on top. 4:18 left in this first half. Schultz did go off under his own power, but it forced Kirkman to come in to punt, where Schultz is the usual punter. So that may or may not have had anything to do with it. It was a good high kick, and the tacklers were there, but Rohr broke a couple of tackles. Got some opening, got another tackler, broke it at about the 8, and then right into the end zone. Nice return on that punt from Briar Rohr. Yep. Martins and Hawkins back deep for this kickoff for the Bulldogs. 4:18 left to play in this first half.
Landon Whitney kicking off for Port Clinton. Number 1, Caden Kirkman. Number 26, Ronnie Hawkins back deep.
That's 11. It's Jalen Martin.
All right. Bulldogs facing some adversity to see how they react to it here. Oh. Return to about the 10-yard line. Knocked back.
Number 11, Jaden Martins returns the kick.
I think we have a Redskin down on the court, on the field.
He's down here. The guy that's down.
So we'll be right back.
Glad to help. See you soon. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. At Genoa Bank, we believe there's more to a financial institution than the transaction. There's the relationship. Taking your banking needs personally is our top priority. We offer many helpful financial options for local families, farmers, and small businesses. Because we're local.
Injured players came off the field under their own power. A little bit of heat, could be some cramping, some dehydration cramps coming on these guys. Get them some water in them. Get them hydrated. Schultz is back out for the Bulldog offense, which is a good sign. We're going to go with an empty backfield this time. 2 receivers each side. Schultz comes near side to Hawkins. Hawkins gets it to the sideline, where he's forced out of bounds by Romney Turner.
This pass complete to 26. Ronnie Hawkins taken out by number 4, Rodney Turner. Gain of 8 brings up 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
Doesn't understand the game though.
Schultz keeps Hawkins back with him this time off his right shoulder. Kirkman goes in motion. Gives us trips far side. Handoff to Hawkins. Hawkins falls forward to about the 10-yard line, a pickup of 2.
Tackle made by number 20, Steele Joseph. Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 from the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs. Schultz getting the play from a sideline. Schultz has Hawkins over his right shoulder. Wide receivers evenly split. It's a handoff to Hawkins. Looks up the middle, thinks twice about it, and then bursts to the outside. I think he might have got stopped. 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Tackle made by number 20, Steele Joseph. And number 70, Aiden Haynes.
Bulldogs are going to go for it here.
No gain brings up 4th and 1.
Down 2 touchdowns. 2:40 left in the half. Play clock's winding down forward. And they're going to call a timeout. Port Clinton calls the timeout. Port Clinton calls that timeout. I thought for sure the way that play clock was counting down, it was going to be Rossford calling the timeout. Port Clinton saved their bacon. They obviously didn't like what they were seeing in the lineup from the Bulldogs, so the Redskins needed a timeout to talk it over, figure it out. We're looking at 4th and 1 from the 20-yard line. 2:32 left in this first half. 28-14, Redskins on top of the Bulldogs. Yeah, it's going to seem to have got it figured out what they want to do, and the Bulldogs are going to come out. With the offense out. They're going to go for it on this 4th and 1 from the 20. Oh. They were trying to get them to jump. Rossford. It should be Rossford's last time out of the... Yeah, the Port Clinton crowd wasn't happy. Schultz took a step back when he clapped. So it could have been interpreted as a false start. But they didn't get it called. So it stays 4th and 1 in this timeout. More than likely, I would imagine the Bulldogs are going to come out and punt it this time. They tried to make something happen, get somebody to jump on that, but Port Clinton was a little more disciplined. It's not the short snap, not the long snapper in the game. Unless it's going to be a squib kick from Schultz. It looks like Rossford could be going for it here. 4th and 1 at the 20. They are. There's Schultz. Gets it outside.
Andrew Rader.
Rader with that reception on 4th and 1 picks up almost 30 yards. 26. He picks up 26 yards on that 4th and 1 play to give Rossford a first down at the 46-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Schultz got Hawkins off his left shoulder. Back to pass, looking to the near side. He's got Kellermeyer. Kellermeyer breaks it, going down the near sideline. 10-5, touchdown Bulldogs. Xavier Kellermeyer breaks the tackle and takes it down the sideline. His fifth touchdown of the year in 6 quarters, less than 6 quarters. That kid, man, wow. That brings the score to 28-20, waiting the point after attempt. Kellermeyer broke a tackle and then just scooted down that sideline. Their snap kick is up, and it's good.
Extra point is good.
It makes it 28-21. Port Clinton over Rossford. Kellermeyer's been double teamed most of the first half. Yeah, they singled up on him that time. He broke that tackle, and he was gone from that moment. There was nobody catching him as he got down that sideline. His 5th touchdown of the year already, 2nd game of the season. He's probably got, I don't know, a couple hundred yards easy. I'd like to thank the Taylor Automotive family for sponsoring the Toledo Sports Network. They're covering a lot of our stuff, both games, the sports show that sucks, our morning show, Saturday mornings 8 to 10 on 100.7 ESPN The Ticket. You get to hear a bunch of guys get together and maybe talk about sports. It lives up to its title, let's put it that way. Every Saturday morning, 8 to 10 on 100.7 FM The Ticket. Or you can Facebook Live us on the Sports Show That Sucks Facebook page. You can see our lovely faces. Not that you would really want to. I've seen myself in the mirror. But it's every Saturday morning. It's a lot of fun, 8 to 10. Hope you check it out. Send us a text. Send us a message on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy ourselves. Sometimes too much. All right, here's the kickoff. Short kick off. Gavin Cornell with the run back. Martin with the tackle.
Cornell, the kick.
One of these days I'll get a hang of this clock thing. But bear with me, folks. It's 1:46 left in this first half. 28-21 Redskins. 1st and 10 from the 29. Is that Meyer breaking it to the outside? Oh no, that's Pinkleton.
Tackle made by number 69.
Pinkleton scatters his way for a first down for the Redskins. First and 10 from the 42 for the Redskins. 1:23 left. Back to pass, just off the hands of Wyatt Circle. Sifke.
For number 5, Wyatt Sifke is incomplete. He brings up second down.
1:16 left in this half. Second and 10, Port Clinton. Koskela back in the shotgun. Hand off to Pinkleton. Pinkleton breaks the tackle, drives out of bounds at about the, and I think we're going to get a late hit call against Rossford there.
Good ball. Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Defense number 1. 15 yards from the end of the
15-yard penalty there for a personal foul, hitting him out of bounds. .108 left in this first half. Bad time to take a penalty like that, especially a 15-yarder. Man, that puts them too close. Koskela back. Getting the change to the O-line. Bootlegs it, cuts it up, turns the corner, breaks the tackle, heads down to the 5-yard line, 10-yard line. Koskela with the Koskela picks up about 10 yards for another first down. First and 10 from the 11-yard line. So they can get another first down. We got 50 seconds left in this first quarter, or first half, sorry. Koskela out to the flat, makes the move. Rohr puts it in the end zone for the Redskins. Nice move. Rohr stopped up to let the defender go by him, and then pretty much just walked right into the end zone on that one. High snap, gets it down just in time. Kick is up and good. The holder for Port Clinton is earning his keep today. He's had a high snap, a low snap, wide snap. He's definitely big time stoppage penalty there. 15 yards for the hit out of bounds. That hurt. That put Port Clinton real close there. 15 yards, and you're just a little over a minute when that happened. Got to watch those kinds of penalties. Those will hurt you every time. So we got a little over 33 seconds left in this first half. 35-21. Port Clinton over Rossford. We're going to set up for this kickoff. Looks like Kirkman's going back.
Number 11, Landon Woody, kicking off for Port Clinton.
Kirkman and Martin back deep for the Bulldogs. Landon White kicking it for the Redskins. Shallow kick, taken at the 23. Ooh, taken down at the 35-yard line.
24, Tyler Clark returns the kick.
Perkins returns the kick.
6, Josh Cornell.
Up to the 35. We got 30 seconds exactly left in this first half. First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
35.
Schultz is back.
Oh, that's going to get picked off.
Over the arms of, who was it?
Intended for number 10 last year.
Is it complete? Brings
Lashwary was the intended receiver, thrown over his head and out of bounds. 24.5 seconds.
We used to run in with him all the time to play football. And he could give him a bite on the out.
Hawkins on the right shoulder, stays back for protection. Some pressure on Schultz. He gets out of it, looking deep, picked off. Knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Schultz's pass intercepted by Malachi Pinkleton. Taken out of bounds by number 26. Ryan Hopkins at the 2-yard line. The Colts will have it. First and 10.
Schultz gets picked off on the far side. The defender rolls it back to the near side, almost takes it in, gets knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And Port Clinton is going to take a timeout. Probably because they have them to spare and to catch their breath. That was a lot of running for a little bit of yardage. Oh, they're calling it the 1-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Got 2 seconds left. 35-21. Port Clinton on top. Schultz trying to make something happen there, forced it into a crowd and got picked off.
But it's a bad angle, too. So I would hate that the number 14 and let him try to power his way in.
Hey, Richard, I'm going to send you the stats at halftime if you want. Take a picture of it.
Okay. Is Port Clinton going to kick it? Looks like Port Clinton's going to kick the field goal here to end the first half. See if that holder keeps earning his keep. Gavin Cornell is the holder. Landon White's the kicker. High snap, gets it down, kick is up. And he got the kick.
And that's the end of the first half with your score.
So at the end of the first half, Port Clinton 38, Rossford 21. We'll be right back on the Toledo Sports Network.
Moes Place, downtown Rossford, has the best burgers in town and much, much more. Stop by for their famous Flaming Moe burger. Moes Place, proud to bring you Rossford High School sports.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. years. We have the expertise.
Our next selection will feature the Rossford High School Color Guard. Here is the Ava Max hit, Kings and Queens.
They showed a picture on my phone of Perkins. You know, it used to be black and dark red. They painted it.
For our final number, we want you to get on your feet and dance to everybody's favorite wedding dance. Here is the Cupid Shuffle.
I thought it was going to be the chicken dance.
again, give it up for the Rossford High School fight song.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Under the direction of Mr. Sean DeLong, assisted by Mrs. Jennifer Beringer, with Majorette Coach Cassidy Steinmetz, and led onto the field by Drum Major Jenna Boykin, would you please welcome the Port Clinton High School Marching Band. Tonight, we present our first show of the season, 70s Rock. We open our show with the 1975 hit by the band Kiss, and halfway through there is audience participation. So be sure to sing along with Rock and Roll All Night.
Second half, 8-minute quarter. Don't stop it.
Can't hear ya. Come on, PC fans. What do you want to do tonight? Our next song takes us to 1979 Sunshine with the band Queen. This song became the last single of the iconic band of the 70s, featuring our majorettes Hallie and Brooklyn. Get up and dance to Crazy Little Thing Called Love. We close our show tonight with a hit from 1973 by the Doobie Brothers. Be sure to break it down with Long Train Runnin'.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. We have the expertise to provide you with the best solution. Seagate replaces foundations, straightens walls, lifts sinking foundations, and waterproofs basements. Get your free estimate before you make a decision because you deserve to have all the facts. We are the local experts.
244 LEAK Seagate.
Danny's Cafe Rossford is open and ready to make your holiday special with great drinks, food, friends, and watch all your favorite sports on our 17 big screen TVs. Some of the best entertainment in the area. Great food and all your favorite beers. Danny's Cafe in historic Rossford on Main Street. Stop by and say hi to the friendly people at Danny's Cafe in Rossford.
Tonight it will be worth 400.
And we are live once again at Port Clinton Trulay Stadium, where the Port Clinton Redskins taking on the Rossford Bulldogs. 38-21 at the half, coming out of halftime. Man, it's hard to believe Rossford's down 17 points. Turnovers is the name of the game. 2 interceptions thrown by Jackson Schultz. Both of them leading to scores for the Redskins. And some late in the second quarter penalties helped.
Third quarter here on 49, Brookside nothing.
Some scores around. I heard Genoa 28-0 over Bowser, I believe. And Woodmore was getting slaughtered. 44-0 Oak Harbor over Woodward. I'd like to thank our crew watching us at Moes and at Danny's Cafe, and everybody else who's watching us online. Thank you.
Third quarter, Edison 28.
We're working out the bugs.
0.
First game for us here, so we're getting everything all worked out. I'd also like to thank Arturos Pizza, Seagate Roofing and Foundation, Gladieux Do It Best, Genoa Jewelers, and Genoa Custom Interiors, all some more of our great sponsors here at the Toledo Sports Network. If you'd like to be a sponsor, give Mike Jameson a call at 419-514-1302. And he can hook you up, help us bring some more of this great high school football action to you each and every week. We've expanded out to 2 games each week.
End of 5. Cleveland Guardians 3, Toronto 1.
At the half, Jackson Schultz has 277 yards passing, but the big downfall, 2 interceptions on that. Xavier Kellermeyer has 4 catches for 134 yards and 2 TDs. And Kirkman following up there with 81 yards. Your offensive leaders for the Bulldogs. 38-21 is your score as we start the second half. Port Clinton will get the ball to start. We're about 30 seconds out from kickoff. Once again, thank you, Genoa Bank. Huge supporter of the Toledo Sports Network. Can't say it enough. Thank you, Marty Sutter and all the fine folks over there. We had the privilege of being there in Genoa last week as they dedicated the field there's a Genoa Bank. It's Genoa Bank Stadium. They dedicated the stadium in Genoa Bank's name last week. So good things from the Genoa Bank family. A huge supporter of the Toledo Sports Network. And of course, Brad Morrison at Maumee Bay Turf, another huge supporter of the network. Always count on Brad for his support. Thank you very much, and I hope the crew at Moes and Danny's are appreciating us. We're trying our best to bring these sports to you. Got some good games going here. And we're going to start the third quarter here shortly with Rossford kicking off to Port Clinton. All right, Vargo's going to kick it off for the Bulldogs. We got Roar and Cornell. Roar, Cornell, and it looks like both Cornells back deep. We got Gavin and Josh Cornell back deep with Roar. Vargo starts his run up. Kicks it shallow. Taken by the up man. Only going to get a couple. Well, he's fighting. Going to get there up to about the 34-yard line. Penalty flag is thrown.
Cornell returns the kick. Flag on the play.
See what that flag is. Going to back him back up. Penalty on Port Clinton. Short kick and return had him out to the 35, but we're going to back him up to the.
Block in the back, receiving team, number 11. 10 yards from the spot. First down, Port Clinton.
So it'll be 1st and 10.
Getting a 50-50 winning ticket, red.
From
7473. Red ticket once again, 623.
That backed him way up to the 18-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 18.
This great program.
Casquila.
Red ticket 623-7473. Please report to the south.
It's been doing a good job managing the game here. Yeah, there we go. They straightened it out. They marked off 15. It was only a 10-yard penalty.
623.
It's early in the season for the refs too, folks. Let's give them a break. They got it right. So it's 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Casquila for the Redskins back. Handoff, a little miscommunication, and it's stuffed back in the backfield for a loss of about 5. Morrison and Taylor met at the quarterback and the receiver with a little miscommunication and took him down.
Guy Pickleton on the carry. Tackle made by 23, Peyton Clark. Loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14.
Casquila pitches it out to Meyer. Dugan Meyer gets a few yards to the 21. Taylor and Kellermeyer on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Meyer picked up about 3 yards.
Meyer's on the carry.
Brings up a 3rd and 10. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. 10:51 left.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 10.
There was number 3 to carry it. 69.
Meyer going out right. Casquila back to pass. Oh, misses the receiver, almost picked off. Kirkman was there, almost had it. If he would have gotten that, it was all end zone after that. Incomplete pass, he'll turn the ball over. Yep. Portland, I think, is going to punt the ball. 4th and 10 from their 23.
Number 6, Josh Cornell, back to punt for the Skins.
It's a high punt. Going to let it bounce. And it takes a Port Clinton bounce all the way down to the 20-yard line, where it'll get tagged up.
It's going to be
some miscommunication there on Rossford's part. I don't know if they were expecting a play, weren't expecting to kick. They were each expecting the other guy to get it, but they both walked away from it and let it bounce, and it probably rolled a good 20 yards. Big mistake there. It's going to cost the Redskins, or the Bulldogs, 20, 25 yards. Puts them in a hole from the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Jackson Schultz. It's Hawkins on his left shoulder.
Number 6 is that quarterback.
Oh, correction. Maxwell's in at quarterback. I don't know what's up. Throws an incomplete pass on the far side.
Is incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10.
I don't know if something's wrong with Schultz. I don't know if so. We got Maxwell at QB with Hawkins off his right shoulder. 2 and 2 on the receivers. Maxwell scrambling right. Going to get pushed out of bounds.
Chase Maxwell taken out of bounds.
Maxwell was chased out of bounds
64, Travis Yarnell.
by Travis Yarnell. It's going to make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 22.
3rd and 22 from the 8-yard line. Maxwell hands it off. Hawkins is stuffed at the line. Pushed back, may have lost a yard on that.
Number 26, Ronnie Hawkins on the carry. Tackle made by 66, Larry Smith. Again, we're looking for a red ticket, 623-7473. 623-7473, red ticket for $424. Bring that to the press box, please. Kirkman with the punt. Shanks a little bit, gets it out to about the 47-yard line. And that's where Port Clinton will take over with 8:35 left in this 3rd quarter. I don't know what happened to Jackson Schultz, but he wasn't in for that series. Port Clinton will have it, 1st and 10.
All right, 1st and 10, 8:35 left in this 3rd quarter. Port Clinton up 38-21. Kaskila hands it off.
Kai Pinkleton on the carry.
Pinkleton picking up 5.
Schultz is on crutches. I'm at the 25.
Tackle made by Zayden Morrison. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Jackson Schultz on the sideline with crutches. So we'll be seeing Maxwell probably the rest of the game unless they decide to switch it up. Kellermeyer does play QB, so they could put him in. Kaskila with the keeper gets a good 15 yards out of that one. 7:46. First and 10 from Rossford 29-yard line. Kaskila making the changes to the line. Kaskila back to pass. Dumps it out in the flat. One man to beat, and he doesn't. It gets loose, but the rest of the Bulldogs catch up with them. Take it down at the 30-yard line.
Kaskila's pass complete to Malachi Pinkleton. Tackle made by Zayden Morrison. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 for the Redskins. Handoff to Meyer. He's hit and taken back a couple of yards. We'll make it 3rd and
David Myers on the carry.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 11.
61. Zechariah McLean. And number 56, Ty Klonko.
3rd and 9, you're calling it for the Redskins from the 28-yard line. Cascala looking to pass in the flat. Oh, in and out of the receiver's hands. That would have been an easy first down for the Redskins if he would have held on to it.
Pass intended for Josh Oliver is incomplete.
Bring up 4th and 9.
They got Saint and Taylor out on the tackle positions right now.
Looks like Port Clinton's keeping the offense on the line. They're going to go for it. 4th and 9. Cascala with the snap, looking down the middle. He's got a couple of receivers and misses both of them. So they'll turn it over on downs to the Bulldogs.
Rossford takes over on downs.
He had 2 receivers crossing the middle. Threw it in between both of them.
Fullbackers and football moms, thank you for your support.
Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, TAS Electronics, Maumee Bay Turf, Samsen Furniture, Blackberry Corners, and Destasios Pizza. Some of the great sponsors of all this high school action here on the Toledo Sports Network. Huge supporters for all the different things we do around here.
You should have gave it to Amy to come over with it.
Direct snap to Hawkins. Is that Maxwell and a keeper?
Maxwell on the carry.
Maxwell on the keeper on that one.
First down, Bulldogs. 1st and 10 from their own 38.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 38-yard line. Maxwell making it happen with his feet. Maxwell back to pass. Looking left side. Almost picked off.
Maxwell pass intended for number 26. Ronnie Hawkins is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chase Maxwell is only a sophomore. Getting some action here as Jackson Schultz is out of the game. Left-handed quarterback. Takes the snap, doing it with his legs, tries to break outside and get turned, doesn't get to turn. Gets walked outside.
Chase Maxwell taken down by number 14, David Myers.
Uh-oh. Somebody's down. Looks like Sam. No, it's not. It's not Sam?
And we'll take an injury timeout here on the Toledo Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladieux.
Gladieux Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladieux is locally owned. You'll be glad to know
Maumee Bay Turf Center, a leader in synthetic sports services as well as natural field construction, maintenance, and renovation. Maumee Bay Turf is part of Turf Nation, the most trusted source in the synthetic turf industry, including creating the surface for the biggest game in pro football. From professional, college, and high school sports to recreation and commercial projects, check them out at MaumeeBayTurfCenter.com and see our large collection of finished projects and services.
All right, 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs at their 37-yard line. Maxwell back in the shotgun. Back, he's looking, he's got some pressure, steps up through it. Gets taken down for a sack at the 33-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Bring up 4th down. Briar Roar, number 33, back deep.
And he'll send Kirkman back to punt for the Bulldogs.
Jaden Kirkman to punt for Rossford.
I can rest a little bit, but that's fine. So open up the envelope.
And Rossford calls a timeout. Didn't quite like their lineup, I think.
What else is new?
Beautiful evening out here in Port Clinton. A little warm. Seeing some dehydration cramping going on with some of the players. But still, overall, a beautiful day.
Cleveland 4, Toronto 1.
Once again, Kirkman back to punt for the Bulldogs. Rohrer back to receive it for the Redskins. Kirkman gets it up. Takes a PC bounce. About the 36-yard line.
Kirkman's punt goes out of bounds.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 36 for Port Clinton.
Third quarter update, Chardon 28, Tiffin Columbia 21. Port Clinton will have it 1st and 10 from their own 35.
See if the Bulldog defense steps it up a little bit here until the offense can find their traction once again. Port Clinton going with 2 wide outs, near side, 1 far side.
Zayden, you had outside contain. Nice tackle.
Oh.
Gabe
Koskela on the carry, bootleg to the near side. Almost broke Kentane.
By number 4.
Robinson with the stop.
Brian Robinson, the 3rd.
After a gain of 3.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
Stacked near side. Koskela hands it off to Rohrer. Rohrer gets a couple of yards there. And a penalty flag.
Silvera's in on the bottom of that pile, and so was number 52, Tedonio. I think it's going to be a hold. Or face
Illegal formation on the offense. 5
Ooh.
5 yards previous spot, 2nd down.
Illegal formation. That'll cost him 5 yards. That'll back it up to 2nd and.
We decline and take the punt or take the down.
I think Rossford's going to decline it.
That illegal formation penalty has been declined.
shift that Port Clinton had earlier. They declined the penalty on us because they had a sack or something.
2:20 left in the third quarter. Port Clinton 38-21 over the Rossford Bulldogs. Cascola takes the snap, scoots right, throwing deep. He's got a receiver. They're calling him in. He's received it inbounds at the 38-yard line.
That's a Redskin first down.
First and 10 from the 38 of Rossford. Well-placed throw there by Cascola. He got it. Oh. It's Pinkleton bouncing it to the outside, bouncing around. They finally get him pushed outside. Picking up about 4 or 5 yards there. Picked up 6 yards, Pinkleton.
Taken out of bounds by number 71, Jose Silvera. Gain of 6, second down and 4.
Cascola takes the snap, bootleg right, pitches it back to Rohr. Rohr gets the corner, drops the shoulder, and picks up a few more yards. Enough for the first down, I think. I think he got it up to the 25-yard line, or close to it, which is enough for a Port Clinton first down. They're calling it to the first and 10 at the 26.
From Rossford, 26.
Might as well just walk with me then on after the game. Oh, okay.
One of these days I'll figure out this clock. New equipment. Handoff, Rohr. No, that's Dagan Meyer. Meyer takes it to the left side. Picks up a few yards.
Tackle made by Jose Silvera. Gain of 3 brings up second down and 7.
Second and 7. Change of play coming in from the sideline. Cascola passes it along. Nope. Bootleg. Cascola keeps it. Jukes it around the middle and gains probably 8 yards for another first down.
Tackle made by 27, Jesse Tanicula.
Tanicula with the stop. Cascola was making some moves there up the middle. He's done that a few times tonight and has made Rossford pay for it every time. Pitch back to Meyer. Meyer gets taken down at the line.
David Myers on carry.
It's Kellmeyer. Kellmeyer with the tackle. That's the end of our third quarter. Your score, Port Clinton 38, Rossford 21. We'll be right back on the Toledo Sports Network.
Glad to help. See you soon. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. At Genoa Bank, we believe there's more to a financial institution than the transaction. There's the relationship. Taking your banking needs personally is our top priority. We offer many helpful financial options for local families, farmers, and small businesses. Because we're local.
(38-21) your score at the end of 3. Port Clinton on top of Rossford.
Third quarter, Chardon 35.
I'd like to thank Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Graymont Quarry, the Taylor Automotive family, Arturos Pizza, Seagate Roofing and Foundation, Gladieux Do It Best, Genoa Jewelers, and Genoa Custom Interiors. Can't say enough about Gladieux Do It Best, Ronnie Gladieux's place out there on Navarre in Oregon. And out there got me some good quality grass seed. Gonna be getting dirty here in the next couple of weeks. Gonna redo that backyard. Best place to go for grass seed, I can tell you that. Gladieux Do It Best. All right, so we got 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Port Clinton driving again. Port Clinton, not Port. Port.
Malachi Pinkleton on the carry.
Pinkleton with the carry got tripped up.
Tackle made by number 3, Xavier Kellermeyer.
Kellermeyer got him. Brings it up to 3rd and 2. Play coming in from the sideline. Koskela passing it along to everybody. Hands it off to Pinkleton. Nope, keeper. Koskela again. Up the middle, keeper for another touchdown. Koskela's been making it happen with his legs. With those sneaks or keepers right up the middle every time. He's been making it happen, getting around the blocks, getting around the tackles. Point after attempt. Hey, it's a good snap. And it's good.
Landon Whitting's extra point is good. And with the 11,
That makes your score 45-21. Port Clinton on top with 11:16 left in the 4th quarter. You're watching high school football on the Toledo Sports Network.
Moes Place, downtown Rossford, has the best burgers in town and much, much more. Stop by for their famous Flaming Moe burger. Moes Place, proud to bring you Rossford High School sports.
Gabe Koskela, 2-yard run, puts Port Clinton up by 24 points, 45-21 over the Rossford Bulldogs. Koskela, I believe, has 2 or 3 touchdowns this game, plus a couple of nice long runs from that quarterback position. Almost a scat back kind of thing. He's been a couple times they faked the end around and it ends up with Koskela taking it up the middle. Landon White to kick. Yeah. Kellermeyer.
Feel that?
Oh, that was risky. That was risky. They all it could have, yeah, one bad bounce and it would have bounced back into the field of play, and Port Clinton could have scooped it up and ran it in. That was risky. That's gonna be one of those where hopefully the coach has a conversation with them after that. That could have been disastrous. But the kick went out of bounds, and that'll end up putting us at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Rossford at the 35. 11-16. Oh. Still got Maxwell in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Seems to be some confusion coming in from Rossford. Maxwell in place. Gets the snap. He's running up the middle. He's got plenty of room. Takes a turn, takes a big hit, but he gets the first down. 11 yards for Maxwell on that run.
Maxwell on the carry. Tackle made by number 5, Wyatt Sipke. That's a Bulldog first down. 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 46 of Maxwell in. Hawkins off his right shoulder. Sends Hawkins out deep. Far side. Hawkins is taken down from behind. Myers takes him down for a 4 or 5 yard loss.
Loss on the play, brings it up 2nd down and 20.
Perfect. Because he was coming to the other side.
Maxwell back waiting for the snap. Kirkman in motion, sets. Snap, hands off to Hawkins. Hawkins breaking it to the right side. Drops the shoulder. Gets drove back 3 yards. But his forward motion will get him to the 40-yard line. Which will set up a 4th and 16.
Made by 33, Brian Rohr. Gain of 4 is up 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16. Rohr hit Hawkins and drove him back 4 yards easily. Maxwell has Hawkins in the backfield with him again. Maxwell looking deep, near side, just out of bounds and out of reach. Tough to do. Down the sideline, little far out of bounds, trying to keep the feet in, get the hands on the ball. It was just a little out of his reach. Which will bring up 4th and 16, and I believe the punt team. Kirkman will be back to punt. Rohr will be back to receive for the Redskins. Short punt. Rohr lets it drop. Takes a Rossford bounce. Lashaway downs it.
Means punt is down at the Redskin 23-yard line where they will have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10. (45-21) your score, 8:56 left in the game. Port Clinton on top of Rossford. Koskela and Pinkelton have been a two-man wrecking crew for Port Clinton. It's going to be interesting to see their stats from tonight. Pinkelton goes in motion. And we've got a timeout called by Port Clinton.
A reminder that tomorrow morning the freshman JV and reserve team travel over to Rossford for 10 o'clock.
I'd like to thank our sponsors. Samsen Furniture, Blackberry Corners, Destasios Pizza, Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Graymont Quarry, and the Taylor Automotive family. Steve Taylor and the gang out there at Taylor Automotive have been a big supporter. Steve and Tom Cole and all the guys out there have been great supporters of what we're trying to do here for you. Bringing you quality high school sports. The announcing may not be quality, but the sports are. These kids are out here playing their hearts out each and every week, and we're happy to bring it to you. 2 games a week on the Sports Network now. So you get your choice following around. Check us out Saturday mornings on the sports show that sucks, 8 to 10 on 100.7 The Ticket. Lots and lots of fun, and we do live up to the name, the sports show that sucks. So check it out. Koskela handing off. I believe that's Myers. Hard to see. Yep, that was Dagenmeyer with that run, picking up 3 yards. Old Woody Hayes ball there, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Brings it to 2nd and 7. Koskela hands off to Pilkington.
Malachi Pingleton on the carry.
Pingleton stopped behind the, or did they give him
69, Zayden Morrison.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It'll take it to 3rd and 10 for Port Clinton.
Loss on the play will bring it up 3rd and 10.
Did they say 44-0 Oak Harbor still? I think Oak Harbor's playing the JVs in the second half here. Koskela bootleg left. Overthrows the receiver. It'll bring up 4th and 10.
Koskela's pass intended for Briar Roars. Incomplete, brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, Fremont Ross 21, Sandusky 15.
Got Josh Cornell back to punt for the Redskins. Set to receive, looks like Kellemeyer and Hawkins. Or Kirkman. Nice kick. Fair catch called for at the 45.
Josh Cornell's punt down at the Rossford 45. Well, they will have it 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rossford at their own 45-yard line. Down 24 points, 7:25 left in the 4th quarter. Maxwell back, takes the snap, pushes forward for 5 yards.
Chase Maxwell on the carry. Taylor Schubert.
And we have another, it's like some muscle cramping going on the field, so we'll be right back on the Toledo Sports Network.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. We have the expertise to provide you with the best solution. Seagate replaces foundations, straightens walls, lifts sinking foundations, and waterproofs basements. Get your free estimate before you make a decision because you deserve to have all the facts. We are the local experts.
244 LEAK Seagate.
(45-21) your score. Port Clinton on top of Rossford. Chase Maxwell at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Maxwell with the snap, takes it right up the middle, picks up the first down.
Chase Maxwell on the carry.
Chase Maxwell with a nice run up the gut. Maxwell looking, underthrows his receiver on the far side. Rossford struggling without Jackson Schultz at a quarterback. Maxwell's got some legs. He's got some speed, and he's been showing it on that. The connection with the receivers just isn't there yet. He hasn't had time, really. Kirkman in motion. Maxwell off the left side. It gets up a few yards.
Maxwell on the carry, tackle made by Taylor and Sherberg.
Brings up third and 10 from the 44-yard line for Rossford. Maxwell passing it, almost picked off. Overthrew his receiver on that far side. Almost picked off the interception. Romney Turner almost pulled it off. Almost caught it in stride. So that's going to bring Kirkman out to punt this one away. Roar back deep for the Redskins. Kirkman has the kick blocked. Picked up on the run. And Port Clinton's going to score. Blocked punt. Turns around into a Port Clinton score. So these are the kind of things that happen when you get players who aren't used to playing the positions they're being asked to play on, especially on special teams. You're so reliant on the timing of your kickers and punters. Extra points up and good. Makes it 52-21. Port Clinton over Rossford. 5:19 left in the fourth quarter here at True Stadium in Port Clinton. I'm Rick. I got Russ on the camera. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the Toledo Sports Network. We enjoy what we do, and we do it all for you so you guys can see this great high school action every week right here on the Toledo Sports Network. Whether it's Channel 1, Channel 2, Facebook, YouTube, Channel 13 on Sunday mornings. Any number of different ways you can watch great high school action here on the Toledo Sports Network. And it's all brought to you thanks to our sponsors, Genoa Bank, Tass Electronics, Maumee Bay Turf, Samsen Furniture, Blackberry Corners. I have to get out there. Moes swears they have the greatest pizza, and I enjoy my pizza. So I might just have to see if I can sneak out there sometime to Blackberry Corners. I believe he goes out after he tries to play golf. You know, I have no room to talk. My golf game's terrible too. White to kick. Kirkman back. Kirkman's going to take it.
That's a block in the back. That was an easy one.
Is there a flag on the play?
Now on the tackle of number 1, Caden Kirkman.
More than likely a block in the back. It was right in front of us. Oh, they called the holding. They called holding on the return team. Wow. So that's going to back Rossford up. They're going to start 1st and 10. It was going to be the 35. Now it's going to be back at the 15. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So that pushes them back to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 at that 15. Maxwell in at QB. Takes the snap. Trying to make something happen running up the middle.
Sam, you should not be looking back at the ball here, dude. You should be blocking somebody.
Chase Maxwell on the carry.
Number 9 is on top of my pile.
Tackle made by number 9, Zach Steer. Gain of feet down and 7.
Sweep. All right, Rossford's got 2nd and 7 from the 18-yard line. Play clock goes down. We're going to delay a game unless Rossford called the timeout. Nope. 5-yard penalty for delay a game. That's going to back him up to 2nd and 12 from the 13-yard line. You're going to have this when you've got players that aren't used to playing in the positions they're playing in, and things get out of whack a little bit. Especially this early in the season, you haven't had that much time to get, reps for these backups.
Maxwell on the carry. Zach Spear once again on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 from the 18-yard line. 2:52 left in the game. 52-21 your score. Port Clinton over Rossford.
This is a wildcat formation here, it looks like. Oh, no.
We got Maxwell and Hawkins in the backfield. Maxwell keeps it, runs it up off the right. Picks up a couple of yards.
Tackled by number 9 again. He's a tackling machine.
Oh, on the carry. Tackle made by Zach Spear. Brings up 4th down.
Zach Spear with the stop of Maxwell. It's going to bring out the punt team again.
Gavin Farnell back deep for Port Clinton.
Parnell back for Port Clinton. Kirkman to punt. Low snap, but he gets a decent kick off. It's going to get the 50-yard line and take a decent Rossford bounce. It's going to end up being tucked down at about the 46-yard line of Port Clinton.
Rossford punt down at the Redskin 46-yard line. They will take over 1st and 10.
The clock shouldn't stop there. Oh, yeah, to change your possession. Just let it
Oh, 52-21, your score 135 left in the game.
Forward progress on the punt, 45.
So it'll be Port Clinton 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. New quarterback in for Port Clinton. Cornell in for QB. Hands off, gets stacked at the line.
Number 15 back at Leinster on the carry.
Bring it in Berente. Bring it in Berente and Justin Kendricks up the middle here for Owen Taylor and Mr. Wilbur.
No rush on Port Clinton's case. They're gonna run that play clock down. 42 seconds. Hands it off. No, it's a keeper.
Number 1, Gavin Cornell on the carry.
Cornell on the carry. The keeper picks up some nice yardage. It's going to be probably our last play of the game. So, rough one for Port Clinton, or for Rossford. Jackson Schultz did not come out in the second half. Chase Maxwell valiantly tried, but the defense let Rossford down a little bit. The quarterback keepers and the sweeps that are coming from Port Clinton's QBs, both, the whole game, Rossford had some trouble. But next week's a new week. We have Evergreen at Rossford next Friday, and we'll probably have it here on the Toledo Sports Network. So your final score from Tulane Stadium in Port Clinton. Port Clinton Redskins 52. Your Rossford Bulldogs 21. For the Toledo Sports Network, this is Rick. And good night, everybody.